I saw you looking at Jamaica. Because a little youth and them cut all the youth short. Hijack the mama, take the car. The car, she find the car, nothing wrong with the car. But the little 9-year-old in the car getting throat slit. What is going on? Do they have to really kill the little youth? It does look like somebody, some type of murder going to Jamaica don't even make no goddamn sense to me, no people.
Right now, you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop you. Unstoppable, so now we are trained.
When I hear Jamaican Carlos speak up for the Jamaican people, the man speak from him heart. The man burn fire upon corruption. Him talk out against the injustices. The man always sound passionate when him defend Jamaica and Jamaicans. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Because if nobody speaks up, then who are going to hold these politicians accountable when them do the foolishness where them go on with when them in a power? Now, Jamaican Carlos there right now, and him asks a question. Carlos has said, is it that Jamaican people afraid of talking out against Andrew Wellness and the foolishness we are going? That is the question right now. Because when you see some Jamaicans talk out, the gang members, aka the police force, go for them and force them to apologize. We've seen it over and repeatedly. And Jamaican Carlos recently watched the reasoning with Tanya Stevens and the UIC leader, and that's what caused him to come out and speak again, sounding extremely passionate. Listen what Carlos I say right here, so.
Join the UIC. You understand me I say? Lend them your support. Jamaica, you know, join them family. We have to try something different. We have to try something different, family. We cannot say we're going to sit down and we don't try. We have to try something different for our sake. If we want to save a life, some of them say where they are far and don't want to go back home, we have to try something. Where they're going to send them money donation so them can keep on going and keep on keeping on family. Because you know them already not getting the money from big corporation. You can see right through Mr. Patterson, you can say him is a very honest man. Him like, he look a wife, so nice, a humble lady. You can see it. You can see a difference when him talk from the bottom of his heart, from the depths of his heart, with knowledge and understanding. He just spout out some stuff out there because he just want to make the poor people them believe, say, him know when they mean, when him say, them hungry. No, Mr. Patterson been hungry before. He might come from a bus stop. My mother used to sell in a bus stop with a little table in it. Did Mr. Patterson ever tell you guys where I'm coming from? With country ever going to change, we need all hands on deck with serious people. Serious people who's going to hold politicians accountable. Even the UIC. How many times you hear me say that? And even Tanya Stevens tonight, she said she will even hold the UIC accountable. That's how it's supposed to be, family. We're not supposed to, look here. We as Jamaicans not used to talking back to politicians. You dare not say anything about politicians. You're mad. Look here, people. We ever see a country that is not Russia or North Korea, when they talk against a politician who you did not threaten them or anything, you wait till police will come lock you up. Eh? Where you ever see that? See the youth named Andre Stevens come out, and every time you hear people say, them lock him up yet? They might come lock you up. The premise will come lock up what? For freedom of speech. As long as you don't threaten no man. If you think of a man thing, say you say certain thing when I write, go sue him in a court. Police will come lock you up for that. And also things work, Jamaica people. There's a thing called freedom of speech. So when you have a country where people afraid of the prime minister and afraid say the man that come out come lock you up. People, tell me say the dictatorship we in now. Why would you want change? If you kick out this man out of office, I'm showing some manners. Because I have no manners to Jamaican people. From the corner shop where the people buy the pound of flour and a piece of chicken back and owner create the goddamn virus, to the only poor people are not privy to information, only rich people privy to information. People, how many times do I tell you this? You think I just know this thing will come? Because no other really prime minister not talk, so if them love the people, you don't talk down upon the people in the corner shop. What buy them big deal oil and a pound of flour? You don't talk down upon that. But listen to Big Jill Isle Carlos. My name is Corner Shop Carlos. Me a pound of flour Carlos. Me a pound of mixed flour. No, half pound of flour. Because there's a lot of time my mama could buy, I don't know man. She buy half pound of flour, half pound of cornmeal and mix it up. And she will go cook. So when you talk about this thing, you talk about me. I've been there with the Big Jill Isle. Me been there with the half a chicken way. A chicken back we are talking about. So when you have a prime minister come down and talk to the poorest of the poorest, and someone who sit down and not say nothing wrong with that in the family. You know, and you have a leader when they come out, come talk against him. Jamaica people say, mind him, lock you up. Mind him, lock up my backside. Is this man a dictator or what, Jamaica? Is this man a dictator or what? What government you have you can't talk against them? What government you have you cannot talk against them, and it's not a dictatorship country, family? Talk to me. What country do you have? Every time people talk about against anti-wellness, you see people come on social media. My innocent police come lock you up. You see what them have the mind of the people? Fear. Anti-wellness of the people in Jamaica in fear. Jamaica, come right here, so come tell me something. Are you afraid of speaking out against your prime minister because you are afraid of police will come lock you up? Tell me the truth right here, sir. Be honest with me. Be honest, put in the comment section. Just be honest with me. Either or. Are you afraid of? Come here, take the temperature of Jamaicans now, you know. This is a poll. I'm going to wait for the comment. Are you afraid of speaking up against corruption in the country? Because all the premise of you guys living in fear, you think police will come lock you up. Are you afraid of speaking up? Talk to me. Because Jamaicans don't speak up. Talk to me. I'm going to wait for the answer in the comment section. Talk to me, people. Are you afraid of speaking up against your prime minister in your country and corruption and all the nonsense that is going on there because fear of them will come lock you up? Police will come knock on the door. Talk to me. Because I must have Russia will live or North Korea. Talk to me. Come make we expose the bull crap in my country. Come and stop all it back with the people. A 2x4 make a swing straight until politicians get straight. Them two damn thief and corrupt. Boy, that's our country in the dirt and some of the people are dead out there because they come from top. They could have pumped money now. JCF Mason might pump billions of dollars. If they not, if politicians make law where them can't get locked up. How we gonna fix this thing? If you don't start from top, how we gonna fix this thing? They constantly send these people in the ghetto. If you gonna lock up the ghetto youth, them because the ghetto youth most of the problem. But even though the British ambassador say clearly, the politician that give ghetto youth gun. The British ambassador say clearly, politician that give ghetto youth gun, and we don't hear nothing after that. We don't hear no investigation like we are fool people. Let me ask you the question again. Because let me come back to the question again. Are you in fear of speaking up against your prime minister in Jamaica? May I ask you again, because I wait for an answer sir, in the comment section. Please, answer it. Answer it, man. Don't be afraid to answer this story, you know. Don't be afraid to answer it now, Jamaican. Because if you don't speak up. And that me I tell you to speak up. A late time and I make up nice in the place because I come in and I watch all these videos and after I watch Tanya Stevens, then I see Andre after that. And my heart is so troubled, family. And I see the crime in my country is like somebody decided say, you know, 2022, me have turn up the murder in Jamaica. I saw you looking at Jamaica because a little youth when them cut all the youth throat. Hijack the mama, take the car. The car, she find the car, nothing wrong with the car, but the little 9-year-old in the car getting throat slit. What is going on? Do they have to really kill the little youth? It does look like somebody, some type of murder going on Jamaica don't even make no goddamn sense to me, no people. Come on, I murder people, I don't even take no, some type of murder going on Jamaica don't even make no sense to me, no people. You like somebody does say, 2022, we're going to turn up the murder out here. People, say start. Make no sense. And then we have Changa and this is still out there. And this might get $18 million a year. And them fat out there and people are dead. And you own this shuffle up cabinet. And the thing what matters us most. Crime is the biggest problem about you. And no shuffle up nothing around there. So all the other shuffle up and rim and moving around. No make no sense to me. If you don't move on, run something to affect crime. Oh, the shuffling around of cabinet. You know me, make no sense to Jamaica. People. That's why I may believe in my heart. That is why the U.S. put the travel advisory on Jamaica. That is why in my heart I believe the U.S. put placed the travel advisory on Jamaica. Wasn't it the day after them shuffle the cabinet? Talk to me, because we pay attention, we're not damn fool. Wasn't it the day after the Prime Minister shuffle the cabinet? And when the U.S. look and say, hold on there, you shuffle the cabinet and you not shuffle nothing upon crime? We're going to pull the plug on you because you know what this. You don't want this crime there. You don't want to free yourself. You don't want to liberate yourself. Because you'd have tried something to move around the crime fighters. You try every tool in the arsenal to bring the best crime fighters to Jamaica. You'd have the same lousy man them in there where the crime fighting numbers last year was so disgraceful. You have them in there again. What CEO would be still employed if his numbers is a disgrace? What manager, what boss would be still employed by a company if they make the company go belly up? You come there year after year after year while blood around up there because man a friend, because the prime minister put friend over the people in life. You put friend and the corrosion instead of qualified people to fight crime. I wouldn't blame if I tried somebody else's family. Try every goddamn tool in the arsenal. This is time people to speak up. May I come back to the question again? Jamaicans, are you afraid to speak up? Because I think it's a bro God. I go send police come knock on the door. You better talk, you know. Because soon I go get changed. The world need to know what's going on in Jamaica. The world need to know what's going on in Jamaica. Because Andrew Owen is not run in the own Jamaica family. Man is not dictate about your family. This is not Russia and North Korea where a man can talk. Freedom of speech is still alive, my people. I want the first step in a dictatorship, as you can read, you know, is to shut up the voice of the people in the family. And they cannot allow it. That's how dictators survive. That's the first step. You silence the people, then you silence the media. And what me say, people? Look at the medias in Jamaica. They're all working for politicians. They are silenced. Which one of them is going to sit down with Andrea Stevens, we not hear all them allegations with corruption against politicians? Not one journalist will go sit down with the youth alongside them lawyer and go question him and bring the truth to the people and expose dirty politicians who are hurting us. News media make life worse for we out there too. The news media make Jamaica still with it too. Them inner it is aiding and abetting. Think about it. Our news media aiding and abetting the destruction of a country. Family, for years, for decades. Because when the news media or the watchman see the truth and don't bring it back to the people, they make the devil look like some a beautiful thing and wrap it up in a nice little package and I come sell the people pure lie. Tell me said not aid and abet the destruction of my country. Tell me the news media who's supposed to be the watchman family. Look how I go on over here, so. As much as Donald Trump was in it and Donald Trump didn't like the news media. You guys saw a lot of press conference with Donald Trump disrespect the news media. Did that stop them from going there every day in the press conference in the White House press room and go take the disrespect from Donald Trump and try to squeeze them little question? Sometimes they wouldn't even look on some of them. Sometimes if Donald Trump and them people them discriminate against some of the press people, they will even take question from some of them, but them try. Maybe another day they will get a question in. But them go in there every day and take the disrespect from Donald Trump to bring the truth back to the people. What I'm doing press in Jamaica? Are they aiding and abetting this crooked politician for tear down my country? Look at it, people, this way. You have never looked at it this way. They're aiding and abetting what you see going on in my country. Because when they say dirt, them don't come out, come tell the people, and that is their job. That's their job, family. That's the news media job, to be the watchman for the country. But when they say the criminal, and then bring the criminal to like a pastor. No man and a criminal, he's a pastor. He's a nice, beautiful man. He's nice and he's decent. And the news media know the truth. Them hear Andrew Stevens speaking. People, whether truth or not, family, whether I tell lie or not, is the news media's job to poke around to find the truth. Imagine a man like this was in America. Same come out of the Biden administration and start talk. Do you know how much news media that want to interview that man? Do you know if anybody in the Biden administration come out and decide say they want to talk? Do you know how many news media want to sit down with them to get them story, to spit it out to the people? The news media is supposed to be the watchman. Under Donald Trump, the same way. You see, under Donald Trump, you see, a lot of the people used to work on Donald Trump administration. You see them on TV today. Regular TV, every day you see them come out there. Yeah, man, people working in all different parts of the Trump administration. They're on TV now talking against him. And if I understand him, I talk about family. Do you see? And may I tell you, the news media love those type of people. Those type of people are, hot bread. So how come Andrew Stevens is not hot bread to the news media? Look at his numbers. Tonight, me watch him. Youth have over 1,000 people. Today, me watch the Prime Minister, a couple hundred. Mr. Koya. You like people don't want to watch the Prime Minister. Nobody don't want to watch him. You're not interested. Nobody no more. Nobody don't want to watch Bro God family. You hear me say? When you have the prime minister with almost million people in your country, and you're there on live, and you tell me say it's only a few hundred people on your live, and you have about 100 Stevens up there, and the man over 1,000 people on him live. Tell me who is trending. Righteousness is trending, family. Me not care how you look on it. Righteousness and truth is trending, and the people are seeking the truth. That's why I see so many people go watch like a youth there. That's why I see so many people cling on to Andre Stevens because they want the truth. People searching for the truth, that the thing that's been hurting us for so long. We want to find out what is it? What is it? What has been hurting us for so long? Why we not with poverty for so long? Why we are dead so? Why we have so much murder at the start of the year? People want to find out. And this year is a year of truth. Don't you see how this year start different? We never know Andre Stevens before 2022. We never see this coming. We never see it come. None of us never see Andre Stevens coming. We never see the truth coming, family. We never see it coming. And none of our news media, who is supposed to be the watchman, they're not working for us, family. You know, we are talking about, the other day, you know, somebody tell me about Andrew Owners and them wife and brother-in-law have trucks out there. Trucks, because someone afraid to talk, you know, because they believe a brother that can lock on up. As long as, you know, people, I don't even disrespect the Prime Minister, right? We don't even call them name. I mean, if you guys I do a video about the Prime Minister and stuff like that in your comment, don't even disrespect him, because that's below us. And that's how we roll up, so. Respect go, respect come from. Just angle yourself like a big adult. No disrespect to the Prime Minister. Because speak the truth, when we say, no disrespect to the Prime Minister, but we have to speak the truth. Because we tell that the corruption and it's all about our country. It's more than the Prime Minister. My loyalty is not to the Prime Minister. My allegiance is not to the Prime Minister. My allegiance is to the country. Do you understand me? My allegiance is not to the Prime Minister. You know, God boy, you have family. My allegiance is to the country, the people. You understand me? I say family. So, the other day, from the last year, I do this story again, you know. From the last year, I hear say, things are bust out in the people. And I connect the dots them in the video. So, about a year and a half, I tell all the dots, I try to connect the dots. About a year and a half, a trucker in Jamaica called me and said, Carlos, I cannot get no work done by the backside mine in Jamaica because the Prime Minister and his wife and whatever have a much truck down there and box out the bread out of him out. So when him say come there with one truck, you have to go back home because no work no down there for him because the Prime Minister who are the leader for the country and his wife, and some are here in the family, are down there compete and a box out bread. Come here, say them have all type of truck down there. Me say about 30 truck over each mine them because there's several backside mine there in Jamaica, you know. Me say them have all excavator and all them things, the excavator. Me and them have all type of earth moving equipment. How much ton truck, brand new truck me you come from China. How much like about 30 a truck at each mine or whatever. Dozens of truck. And the youth are tell me say, you know, you can't get no work down there because every time I go on the only says I push him out and I box out bread out time out. And remember, you know, when a Prime Minister and the people. If this is true, this is a corruption in the people and slap this in the height and slap this in the people. People got jail for less than this America in the people. Do you know some people got jail for less than them as in the America family? A politician. You know some politician have to get leave office for less than this. A foreigner, sir. What kind of corruption and germs were on Jamaica? How come the news media in Jamaica don't want to go find out if this is true? And bring back the truth to us. If you hear something like this, so when we hear that, I mean, hear Andre Stevens come out and them people, me say 2022 we know Andre. Me do a story on the truck. You know, me did not do a story on the truck. You told me about the truck from last year. But me didn't do no story because me couldn't get no other thing to corroborate or add to it. Me never see it in the newspaper. Me couldn't get nothing to deal with it. So me kind of leave it alone and me never do no video upon it. And until 2022, Andre come in. I mean him spit it out, say, the only system of truck and this and that, and I think even tonight me him talk or today sometime me him say that they're gonna be a road to they might build some road to highway to St. Thomas, and our Juliet own his truck. I gotta do the hauling and all type of local nonsense in the car. People, if these things are true, we don't expect our news media to go bring it to us. Whether lie or true, go figure it out. Want somebody go sit down with somebody, go have a talk. So you want to tell me that the news media in Jamaica are eating and betting and do them work as the watchman for with family? So these are allegations. And I want to know, say, boy, if these allegations are true or lie. These are very serious allegations, you know. So these very serious allegations that should come with some consequences. You know, want to sit down with the man where you hear attack people, me and labor right. Me no liberal people. Me no liberal. Listen to me. And the youth and him, Andrew Stevens, he was working with them. Remember, he was with them in the people. The man I work with them from when? Inside. When they hear a man from the inside. According to Andrew Stevens, they hear him say it every day. He say, when fish tell us a shark, they water river bottom, believe him. Even to them, he hear him say that, you know. Him say, and this is a true story. When fish say shark, they water a river bottom, believe him. So him, I come from in the Liberal Party. And a PNP I come from, he work with the owners, he work close to them, him inside, him see everything. The youth is so smart enough to suck up and absorb and everything up in there. So he might come out and tell me, I must see from a different point. He want Jamaica to be better. He want the country to be better, family. You understand? So I listen to him, come in and know him. I don't know the youth from that 2022 we hear the youth. So you see me share the videos from my page family. We want better. We can't have nobody in the office and have the big truck boy family. We can't have nobody in the office and have the trucks. You have your prime minister and your wife in the office. I don't think nobody in the Caribbean have prime minister in the Caribbean have no wife in no cabinet in the office in no position in the family. Is there no prime minister in the office in the Caribbean where have their wife all up in the mix and up in the Kool-Aid and the shenanigans family? Tell me one Caribbean country where you can find a prime minister and a wife in the politics. Two of them in the politics in the office. Tell me no man. No straight shenanigans that family. Tell me no man. I mean, say people can't talk to the woman because people afraid of the man. If you go talk to the woman, they can't talk to her. She bully up anybody because the man a bully. So she bully anybody and they want to see she talk to her someone in parliament like a dead dog. You understand me? Because, you understand me, I say family? And people don't want, you talk about the prime minister, if he say police supposed to come on my yard, come lock me up because I talk to the prime minister like a goddamn North Korea or Russia. People, we're not going to take that. We're not going to take that no more. We're not going to take that. People, I was giving the prime minister the benefit of the doubt when him go lock up some youth earlier, right? And I said, no man, and the prime minister do it, man. You know, some of the police them take it upon themselves because they want stripe and go do this. But now we are see what's going on down the road at the prime minister, me feel in my heart self in them Monday. The youth from the youth under the bed to the pastor, the youth with him have in them room and put on him underwear, and the police take him a station and tell him to apologize to the prime minister like a goddamn Russia and like the prime minister of God or North Korea or something. What the hell is going on in my country? You can pick up man off a road and have him go to station and tell him, say, apologize for the phone to the prime minister. Yeah, man, the prime minister watchman. Apologize to him. Apologize to him louder, man. Apologize to him better than that. Because they know so the prime minister on social media like a little boy and they now don't know what boy. Eh? As a man talk about the prime minister like my Jesus, they want to go lock up people in Jamaica. That's what Jamaica is. Oh, people, let me ask you again before we hang up. Are you afraid of talking against your prime minister? Because you feel, say, if you talk up against your prime minister, police will come lock you up. Come on, the world to know up on my page. Put it there. A truth me I talk tonight. Are you afraid of speaking against your prime minister of Jamaica? Because you think that when you talk against your prime minister, him gonna send police come lock you up. See Andre there? Every day people are saying, them lock him up and all them things. See all blogger or talk say, them lock him up and blogger will tell lie, you know. Come on, bloggers, you guys need to get the stories better. Come and say someone of blogger straight up lie, come with all type of different story about Andre just to get views. Stop it. Stop it, because you have the problem in this thing, you know. Just to try to get a few dollars, you come with it. When something serious like this is going, I take this thing for a joke. That's why someone of blogger, I'm not watching you know. You know, so I have about 2 times to tell me lie. I'm not watching it no more. You understand me? Do a better job than that. You understand me? So with all this story, let me ask you a question, family. Before me come hang up, you know, me say, I hang up after the last question, you know. Me say, are you afraid? And you can always go back when me hang up and put the answer there. Are you afraid of speaking up against your prime minister in your country because you're afraid that police is going to come knock on the door and arrest you? Talk to me, Jamaica, because I see more and more Jamaica on social media say, mind them lock you up. You're afraid them lock you up. When we see people talk, all this me I hear, you're afraid them lock you up. Where you ever hear that, family? You know much man on social media talk about Trump? Do you hear me? Trump, Donald Trump. People talk about Trump. He's one of the presidents that people talk the worst things about on social media. But unless you threaten the president, don't expect the Secret Service is going to knock on the door. The police are going to knock on the door unless them calling all different names. Look at Biden. Them calling Sleepy Joe. Go on social media right now. Look at the memes. Go and look. Go and look. How them are dealing with Joe Biden. People don't care. You see them are saying the Secret Service and the police are come lock you up.
Unless you threaten them, man. Yeah. But why look at Jamaica and you honest? If there's something about the man, police are going to knock. Me say, answer my question tonight, people. Because we're going to flush out all the nonsense in Jamaica. We need deliverance. Jamaica need change. We don't want a politician out there with them animal pan government land. You hear me tell you from there, me I get story, me say, politicians have them cow out there race pan government land when the land should be for you, the citizen. No wonder when the poor and broke and can't have nothing. Because all the resources, politicians are taking for themselves. I like me, I tell you. No wonder how Jamaican poor enough to go back and beg them. Because government land, all them land there, where them have them personal cow, for government land as a politician. Politician have all the cow. What do you understand, I say, family? When poor people need land to farm for their own, why not the small farmer them come up to middle class, and the middle class farmer them come up to rich? Why not lift up the Jamaican people, and why politicians take everything? They have teeth everywhere. Me say, me no want no more. Politician have them land, them cow, pan government land. People need to change these things. And from there, they me tell you, say, take pictures, send me stories, tell me what I want, family. Come on, I'm afraid to flush them out this year. Can you go like some man can't talk about politician, boy? Like you're God. Me say, tell me in the comment section, and that's what I deal with tonight. Are you afraid of talking about against bro God? A politician pick on some little alias name like a little boy. Bro God. What kind of nonsense that? Nobody can call me no alias, you know? You call me by the name Carlos or Jamaican Carlos. You can't call me no bro God. You can't call me no boss. You can't call me no shatter. You can't call me no killy. You can't call me some man. You can't call me no daddy. You can't call me no nonsense like that. Just call me Carlos. And that's a decent way to go. But when we have a prime minister pick on a little gully man name, bro God. What kind of nonsense that? Yo, and just the country rule. Family, it just go along with your name. Your name go along with the killing, the brogadness. You go along with the killing. You go along with the crime. You go along with the corruption. You go along with everything I want in my country. Everything come from top people. The bad energy drained from the beard of Aaron right down to his garments. From the beard of Aaron right down to his garments. Everything that come from top people. If you're over the countries, you have a bad energy over the countries, a leader, man. The bad energy go down to the people. Down the family. We believe we have to about energy now. The bad energy go down to the people. You are the leader. The blessing of God supposed to depend on you and shine. So you can shine upon the land. But if the leader is cursed, what you build harm to the people? Family. You know, so we want the news media to go find out, to go search all these allegations to see if they are truth and bring it back to we. And don't be no enablers, man. You're enabling the politicians to tear up the country, man. You're not enablers, man. News media enablers, man. Aiding and abetting politicians, man. Paint a beautiful picture upon them when they know so it's a lie. And I spit out the lie to the Jamaican people. Me say some of the news people are Jamaican people. Boy, I don't work for me. I hear it not work for me. But anyway, back to the final question. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to ask you again. You can always go back from the page and comment if you don't want to comment right now. I know you shouldn't be afraid in Jamaica. Over the years you've been afraid. Bro, got a knock on the door. What kind of nonsense are you talk about, man? I see because I'm afraid, they're on a pushback. One of the things that bro God are doing in green clocks. One of the things that bro God are doing in green clocks, he must step in on the neck with it. You know, so he must step in on the neck with the green clocks. What I believe him do with the green clocks? Stepping on the neck more because you not say nothing. You don't get locked down in Jamaica like a little picnic. You don't say nothing. See the idea when you lock down and tourists come to Jamaica, they on the beach. Upon jet ski, all over the country, and they walk down and lock down on people over fence. And look upon, how can I lead that? How can I lead that lock down all the people, man? Till all one of the tourist company, the social media, and say Jamaica didn't look good when she came out there because she did not see her regular people on the road. And she came out there several times to Jamaica and she did not see the regular people because the Prime Minister chose to lock down the whole of Jamaica and bring tourist ship come out there and piss off all the tourists. Because that's not what the tourists signed up for. When they come to Jamaica, they come to see the Jamaican people. That's the Jamaican experience. But when they go lock up the people them behind fences and bring to people, you know, see the disrespect, you know. But pan top of the corner shop with the big Jill aisle and the pound of flour. Pan top of the goddamn poor people are not privy to information. How rich people are. You know, see the disrespect people. You know, see where that come from. You know, see it build up. You know, eat that or what? Till man come out, come talk to me like a picnic. You know, see, from what, Sunday gone? Is Sunday gone, the man take off his pants and show the world him ass. Sunday gone, the man take off his pants and show the world who he is. You think the world now watch this a bully? You think the world now watch him? Same as being in the autocrat country. You know, see, autocratic where I go. They might watch a dictator because I saw dictator grow, how them talk to the people, or you silence the media, or you go lock up people and speak against you. You don't believe, say, they might watching people. Me ask you before me hang up myself. Because full time now. At 2022, it starts with a bang. Talk to the people. We want our country back without the crime going out of Jamaica. What we got to do more than talk up? We not nothing for lose. People are don't like or nothing. So because speak up. You talk, you're dead. You not talk, you're dead. Speak up, people. You speak, you're dead. You don't speak, you're dead. Speak up. You answer me, family? So here we know. My love of the people, leave the answer in the comment section. If you are afraid of speaking up against the Prime Minister because you are afraid that police might knock on the door and come arrest you. Are you afraid of speaking up against Bro God because you think that you are living in North Korea and Russia? Or you think that Jamaica is becoming in North Korea and Russia? How you feel about that? Or you think Jamaica is becoming an autocratic country, a dictatorship country, led by a man who is so arrogant, he don't know how to talk to nobody, and you can see what's going on? Talk to me. All you people, when you know how much money them get from all over the world and don't even get a dollar, man, having on 9 foot, man, green clocks a step on the neck, man. Eh? What other man get so much money from all over the world to elevate the youth, them little lady with the boutique down the road, the little youth, the way I try to sell some pants and some shirt, want to start up a little store, the bar lady, the nail tech, the hairdresser, the corner shop, the little restaurant. None of these people are getting no stimulus so them can lift up. All of these people dead and them go under. We talk to these people all the time. They're not getting help from the government to lift up. Just like I was telling you about my barber up here. My barber up here told me that him get 6 months without paying rent from his landlord because the landlord gets stimulus from the government which allow the barber to perform 6 months without paying rent. You understand me, I say? You understand me? I said, my barber, me go to up here, so. My papa there, Palm Bay. My barber. my barber. My barber tell me, say, 6 months you not pay rent. I said, 6 months you not pay rent? So what? He said the landlord get stimulus, get help from the government. As a landlord, they own a building. They get help from the government because the government lift up the landlord. Okay? The government don't want the landlord go under. Because they know say the landlord have tenants there, which is barber and all different type of people. So you give them a break so the business can stay afloat. So when the people them slowly coming in because of COVID, the barber look at $2 when make a daytime, he can take it, go feed his family, try to keep his light on. So the government help you, give you a little aid. In Jamaica, them get all this money from all over the world and just watch Jamaican business close, dry up, and don't give the people a dollar. That's why you see these youth are come and talk about partner draw. And that's the thing that piss off all the labor right. That's why the labor right them jump ship, you know. That's why the labor right them jump ship because the labor right they want them partner draw and they don't get none. This handout thing I come back and bite them. Anyway, people, I love you guys. Manners and respect. We love you guys, man. At Jamaica, we are take back from the nonsense people. About time we speak up. Jamaica, speak up. You know how much time you see man speak, man say, yo, man, bro, God, come, send police, come lock you up. People, can you imagine? Can you even imagine? Just the thought of the, even, for you to even come up and say that. Can you imagine the mental, can you imagine mental space of Jamaica people where the government have on? That's fear. That's fear when you have the whole nation say, man, bro, God, come lock you up. When you speak against the government and you know sending no threat, you speak against the government, you cannot tell them bad word. You know what man tell Biden bad word? You know what man tell Trump bad word? As long as you don't threaten them family. As long as you don't threaten them life. You don't threaten me, he, she, or the old lady. You don't threaten the prime minister or the president. You will go to jail. A speaker knock on the door. But not when you just simply voice your dissent. You just voicing, you man chop all too bad and say, go suck you this and that. You man a cuss and man a let off steam. So when someone let off steam, they express themselves differently. You understand me? You send police go lock up, man. If you come on phone, if you come apologize. Jamaica. Oh, this is a lawsuit. Oh, they might think I know lawsuit. We don't have no laws in Jamaica. So if you're a lawyer, pick up this. You violate the youth. How come a lawyer no pick the, how come you no see this in a court where they dem a pay a big? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anybody person say something about Biden and a police come here and come knock on the door and tell if you go up on Facebook Live and go apologize to Biden. People talk to me. Can you go like so I eat that, you know? And when I eat that, can you imagine if anybody a person in America cuss out Biden and tell him bad and say go suck him and all them things there? And police, because people say that all the time, person. And even worse, I swear. Go on social media, man. People say worse than that. You understand me? Disrespect the president in the most wicked way, family. I swear to God. The most wicked way. Go look on social media, man. Go look on some right-wing page you don't like him. You know, there's some Republican page. They beat him, man. Non-stop, man. Some type of thing them say. You understand me? Can you imagine if a police, you said that about the Biden and police come knock on the door and force you to go to a police station and go looking at the phone and tell you, say, talk up loud, man. Talk up loud, man. Apologize to the president. Apologize. Can you imagine the type of lawsuit, the type of violation, the all type of organization would have come out? Can you imagine what happened at this place? Can you people, Jamaican people, want to understand that that's wrong? Can you imagine if anybody disrespect Biden right now, call him any name, tell him about the mama? People do it all the time, family. As long as they do not threaten the man. Can you imagine if a police come knock on the door and come talk about so in a Kerga station, make a look on Facebook Live and apologize to Biden? Huh? Back to my question, people. I'm going to leave on it now. I've been here for a minute and it's late. Are you afraid of speaking up against Andrew Ones because you're afraid him send police come in your yard, come lock you up? Are you afraid? Or is the Jamaica, are you realizing the fear in Jamaicans to come out and speak? Let me put it a different way then. Because some of you might not dare Jamaica, but you know see a thing. Are you realizing the fear where Jamaica have to come out, come talk? Are you seeing this? Or does me alone see it? Are you seeing it in the comment section where Jamaica afraid to come out, come talk up against a prime minister family? When have you ever seen this? Man, you know, let me tell you something. You see Portia Simpson? She get the most beaten in Jamaica. People say she don't, she this, she that. You go up on social media. People, remember, I used to have two ghost pages. Two of the ghost pages me used to run against, me used to beat Portia for Andrew. So me out here, so I say everything was going. Remember me up here a long time with the people. So me there up here, so I see what going. I have two ghost pages when Andrew was running with Portia. You understand me? Me support him then. And one time me support him family there, so. The next time I want to come voting, I not support him family. I do the same thing, the worst prime minister ever. I'm come back, come tell you, and someone will come and see it. But I'm glad someone will turn around now and see what I go and say it's a dictatorship in a go country and nobody can talk. Because I send police come take out man from under bed, come in a house, come wait for man and put on them pants, come expose the youth in them drawers. Can't go station on top of that and violate the youth again. I'm going to say no lawyer family. You like no law in my country. Imagine if a man do that. Somebody with some law knowledge of person. Somebody who understand about the law. What would have happened if a police do that to anybody person? Talk to me in Canada, America, England. What would happen to that person? What would happen if the police hear you cuss out Biden with no threat, come in your yard, knock on the door, come in your house, expose you. Police have videos, camera upon him own personal phone, video you in your brief, put it on your pants, exposing you in your house. On top of that, him carry God station and let you apologize to the prime minister or the president on live phone and tell you, say, no, speak up louder, speak up louder. That's not how you disrespected him. That wasn't the tone of voice he used when he was disrespecting him. Speak up louder. What would have happened if it was America, Canada, or England? Leave the answer in the comment section, people. My love you guys. Have a wonderful night. We have to speak up the truth. I'm not afraid of nobody. No, man, a man is just a man. Come on, man. A prime minister, man. I will vote him and I will support him and I can beat him. Just like I beat up on a politician for him. I beat up Portia for him so I can beat him too. Yeah, man, I beat up Portia for him, but I can beat him too. That's how you go. People talk about every prime minister, talk about PJ Patterson, about him and another type of thing, family. Yeah, you go on social media, you see it. Man, come out and speak it all. Then beat all them man in the family. You see, police, which family, as bad as the prime minister ever been in Jamaica, well, tell me which one of the prime minister ever send police come and nobody feel locked up. Talk to me, family. As bad as and corrupt as the politician and big family. Which any other politician, tell me any other politician who ever send police come on a youth yard when they talk against them, come lock your family. You see, this is a thing serious, family. Talk, man. That's what I say. Me know so they didn't tell a family member of my reason say, a sister and say, you know what? Me that brother, me say dig up goddamn Buster Manty, give me back Siaga, give me back Bruce, give me PJ, give me goddamn Portia Simpson back and get rid of Andrew Ones. Me take any one of them the family and get rid of Andrew, man. Me take any one of the worst Prime Minister we have, man, in the past, the one who thinks it was the worst. I will take any one of them right now. I swear to God over this man. Give me back Siaga. Give me back Bruce. Give me back PJ. Give me back goddamn Mama P. Give me any one of them over this dictator, yeah. Wannabe dictator. Give me any one of them. Because people talk about them and they never send police come on the yard, come lock them up. They ask you the question before me left because I want to marinate in their head. Are you afraid of talking against the Prime Minister because you're afraid him send police come on the yard, come lock you up? Are you afraid? Are you afraid you send him send police come on the yard, come lock you up? Are you afraid? I love you guys. Speak up. We don't want a politician out there have them trucks in them backside mind. Me say PNP have trucks in them backside mind too. Politicians make work for themselves. Politicians decide they want to dig out the whole of the country. And them have them equipment, them earth moving equipment to get all the contract. All them care about them pocket full because when they come out of office, them not there Jamaica, them gonna fire them and their family and go left way on the island, tear up the ecosystem. No rain or fall, they mash up everything, they bring foreign investors come and come mash it up. Why would why would a politician stop from mining when him have trucks and excavator? Why would I stop? Not yet. Why the Prime Minister stop? Dig up the whole of the country. If my wife and brother-in-law can't tell me a year, have excavator, trucks and all type of earth moving equipment, to dig out with goddamn alumina, send go sell out. Imagine you as the Prime Minister, you make sure yourself you have equipment and move with dirt. Yeah, we are bad say, no big out the cockpit country, we have fight and see how people come out, they come protest. The whole time and you have equipment and dig out with dirt. Them things they must stop. Them things that dirty corruption. You can't in an office. Can you imagine if Biden be in an office and Biden have his own equipment and get government contract? And he might make laws and put money around there, so and I said him chuck them around there, because I know him and put the contract. So he put him chuck in at the right position, because I know I'm going to go under the country. You have the country planning development plan. You have the town development plan. You know, you're a politician, you know what is going to happen before. Even the common man of Jamaica, we don't know. And them are the helm, and them are write the law, them are write the rules, and them are spend the money. So if them have them trucks and them equipment, them can always make work for them personal gain. Tell me, say this is wrong, Jamaica. We don't want no more of that. These boys need to be investigated in Jamaica. I swear to God, one investigation upon them, and then if you go jail, a jail if you go, man, we're done. That's how we country, there's so much crime in Jamaica because corruption breeds crime, family. Corruption breeds crime. Yeah, so one more time before me left. You know what time I say I left? But anyway, are you afraid of speaking up against bro God? Because you're afraid police are come knock on your door and take you to jail.
Now, if you don't like the things that we Carlos talk up, talk to it down below in the comment section. And let me ask you now, let me reiterate what Carlos said and ask the question. Are you afraid? Talk to it down below in the comment section. Would I love to know. This has been another one from Unstoppable TV. Like, share, comment, and definitely if this is your first time and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please consider hitting the subscribe button now. Turn on all notifications. Once you upload a video, you will get notified. No matter what, don't let nobody stop you. I'm unstoppable and I'm out.
Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable.